Good morning, students. Today's our Java class is about adapter classes and inner classes. Adapter classes, Java provides a special feature called an adapter class that can simplify the creation of event handlers. So we detail information about the event handlers and event listener interface covers in the event handler video. So Java provides a special feature that calls the adapter class that can simplify the creation of event handlers. An adapter class actually provides the empty implementation of all the methods in an event listener interface. That means adapter class provides empty implementation of methods in event listener interface. Already we know the definition of interface. Interface only contains the just declaration. It doesn't have the any implementation. In extended class we need to give the implementation for the particular interface. So here it is the adapter class is just like acting just it is using the feature of Java abstraction. So an adapter class also provides an empty implementation of methods which is in event listener interface. What is the work of event listener that is covered in event handler video, but also I am specifying here what is the event listener work means. It listens the event or action occurred by the particular component. It listens that one, and after that it will operating system will decide what for which application it needs to send. Adapter classes are useful when you want to receive and process only the sum of the event that are handled by the particular event listener. So these are mainly useful to receive and process only the sum of the events which are handled by the particular event listener interface. By using this adapter classes, we can create the new class which will act as a new event listener by extending the already defined previous adapter classes and implement only those events in which you are interested. So according to the by this statement we are specifying here, according to the user requirement you can create the new class which will do only those events which are specified by the user. So here by using the adapter, already defined adapter classes are there that are present in AWT. So by using that you can create the new class which will do only your requirement of events. So that is specified in this statement. So here we are specifying where the actually adapter classes are present means adapter classes are present in java.awt.event. So adapter classes are present in AWT package which is present in Java. So to use the adapter classes we need to import this one, java.awt.event class. So within that all the adapter classes are present. Here in this slide we are specifying which are the adapter classes are there and concerned listened interfaces. So whenever you are creating the any component or any source, it want to do some, if you want to handle some event and if you want to listen that event which are occurred at the source component, then we need to register that one. That detailed information is covered in event handler. So here is the adapter classes and concerned listener interfaces. First one is the component adapter. For this concerned listener interface is component listener. Already we know interface definition. Interface will hide that implementation. To use that interface, what is the keyword we will use generally means implements. To use the predefined class PHS, reuse the properties of the predefined class which are present in the package, that we use the keyword of extends. So when you want to create the new class, then we are using the keyword of extend which are already reuse the properties of predefined classes. Here predefined classes are specified, and to give that implementation for that particular interface which hides that implementation, for that we need to implement the interface listener interface. Here are the adapter classes and concerned in listener interfaces. Component adapter, for that concerned listener interface is component listener. Container adapter, container listener. focus adapter, focus listener, key adapter, key listener, mouse adapter, mouse listener, mouse motion adapter, mouse motion listener, window adapter, window listener. These are the concerned listener interfaces which are for the adapter classes. Generally we said adapter classes gives the all the empty implementation methods which are present in the listener event listener interface, and we can also create the new class by using the properties of the already predefined adapter class. For by this class, user can do according to his requirements whatever the events are he want to do, that events only done by the created class. This is about the adapter class. Next in this video we are continuing with the inner classes. So this is the inner classes information. Inner classes are which allow one class to be defined in another class. That means inner class means one class is defined in other class. An inner class is non-static nested class. Non-static nested class. Static keyword is also covered in first unit generally. Static keyword, what is the use of static keyword mainly means, that is covered in the first unit. Whenever you are specifying that static keyword beside the variables, beside the method, beside the class means we cannot override, and variables will act as a constant, and implementation will start at the point of static only. So an inner class is non-static nested class. It has the access of all the variables and methods of its outer class. So one class is defined within the class. That class can access all the variables and methods of the outer class and may refer them directly in the same way that the other static members of the outer class do. Within that outer class, whatever the methods, how the methods are using the variables which are present in the outer class, how the other classes are using within that, in the same way it can use that variables and methods which are present in the outer class. And inner class is fully within the scope of its enclosing class. Inner class has the scope within that braces only, and inner class has access all the members of its enclosing class only. All the members which are present, all the methods which are present within this braces, within the inner classes, it can be accessible, but the reverse is not true. The members of the inner class are known only within the scope of the inner class only, that may not be used by the outer class. The members, it may be the variables or methods of the inner class, are known to the inner class only. These cannot be accessed by the outer class, but inner class can access the members of the outer class. These members may be the variables or non-static variables or methods. So whatever the variables are present, whatever the methods are present in outer class, inner class can access that. But variables, methods present in inner class cannot be accessed by the outer class members. Because scope of that variables and methods are enclosed within the inner class only. This is about the inner class.